Okay, we are live streaming. When we're ready, if you could just text me, I will know. Okay, I got the text. So we're live streaming and we're ready to go. I'm going to call the meeting to order and then have Sue read the note to the public.
One of the purposes of the Planning Act is to provide for planning processes that are open, accessible, timely, and efficient. Accordingly, all written submissions, documents, correspondence, emails, or other communications, including your name and address, form part of the public record and will be disclosed, made available by the municipality to such persons as the municipality sees fit, including anyone requesting such information. Accordingly, in providing such information, you shall be deemed to have consented to its use and disclosure as part of the planning process.
Thank you. Notice of public meeting, file number MVA 2020-03, owner applicant Garth Allen Gibson. And I'll turn it over to Mr. Lorbetsky.
Thank you, Mayor Love. First of all, my apologies to Mr. Gibson for the misspelling of his surname on the notice. I apologize. The editor was on strike that day and it didn't get corrected. Okay, moving forward. The nature and extent of the relief being sought is as follows: to allow for the increase of the height requirement pursuant to the provisions of Section 3, General Provisions, subsection 3.3.5 of zoning bylaw number 2006-26 as amended, from 5 meters, which is equivalent to 16.4 feet, to 5.9 meters, which is equivalent to 19 feet 6 inches, to allow for the construction of a 63.68 square meter or 1,008 square foot, 28 by 36 foot, 2-story garage. And so moving forward, for review of the application, which is found starting on page 3 to 19. Does committee have any concerns or questions relating to the application and submission?
None here.
None here.
I'm not seeing any questions, Mr. Lorbetsky, so please continue.
There, item number 4, general and or telephone inquiries, there were none. Item number 5, written responses to the notice, there were none. And now we'll allow you to item 6.
Comments from committee or the public. So Mr. Gibson, did you have a comment you wanted to make on the application or?
Accurate, prompt, thank you.
Okay, no problem. Council, any comments from council? Any questions? Councillor Pawlinski.
Yes, thanks, Mayor Love. Just for the benefit of the committee and council, I attended and spoke with Mr. Gibson and just a couple of days ago, and with respect to this application, and I see no reason whatsoever to not grant the wishes. I think that the location of this building is far away from any other, from the water and everything else. It's just to accommodate some further use that he requires, and I would have no objection whatsoever to this application.
Okay, thank you. I don't see any other questions or comments from council, so we'll move forward. Mr. Lorbetsky.
Yes, item 7, evaluation of the application and the 4 test criteria, which may be found on pages 20 to 23. So I have the following questions for committee. Number A, the variance is minor in nature.
Yes. Now I will remind council that you each need to respond to the question that's being asked.
Thank you.
Yes.
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 Okay, so that's consensus.
Great. Item B, the The variance is desirable for the appropriate development or use of the land, building, or structures.
Yes.
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 yes,
Okay, I see consensus on that as well.
Number C, the general intent and the purposes of the zoning bylaw is maintained.
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Okay, I see consensus on that.
And item D, the general intent and purpose of the official plan is maintained.
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Okay, I see consensus on that as well.
Thank you, Mayor Love.
So the notification is read by Sue, is it?
That's correct.
I'll turn it over to Sue.
Thank you. A copy of the decision of the committee will be sent to the applicant and to each person who appeared in person or by counsel at the hearing and who has filed with the Secretary Treasurer a written request for notice of the decision. If you wish to be notified of the decision of the Committee of Adjustment for the Township of Madawaska Valley in respect of this application, you must submit a written request to the Secretary Treasurer of the Committee of Adjustment for the Township of Madawaska Valley. If a person or public body would otherwise have an ability to appeal the decision of the Committee of Adjustment to the local planning appeal tribunal, but the person or public body does not make oral submissions at a public meeting or make written submissions to the Township of Madawaska Valley before the decision is passed, the person or public body is not entitled to appeal the decision. If a person or public body does not make oral submissions at a public meeting or make written submissions to the Township of Madawaska Valley before the decision is made by the Committee of Adjustment, the person or public body may not be added as a party to the hearing of an appeal before the local planning appeal tribunal unless, in the opinion of the tribunal, there are reasonable grounds to do so. Note, Bill 139, which makes amendments to the Planning Act of Ontario, came into effect April 3rd, 2018. Bill 139 replaces the Ontario Municipal Board with the local planning appeal tribunal and make changes to the appeal system on planning decisions in Ontario.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to ask for a motion to grant application MVA-2020-03. Could I get a mover? Moved by Councillor Poplinski, seconded by Councillor Wilmer. Is there any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor? And that's carried. And with that, do I need a motion to adjourn, Mr. Larbetsky, or can I just close the meeting?
Just, Madam Mayor, just before closing, I was just going to request that each committee member attend at the office because I need the signature on the decision so that it can then be sent out in a timely manner. So Councillor Poplinski is already here, so I will gather his signature right after the meeting. And otherwise, yes, we do need a motion just to adjourn. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Could I get a motion to adjourn, please? Moved by Councillor Bromwich, seconded by Councillor Schulist. All those in favor? And that's carried. We are adjourned. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Mr.